Hey babes, it's your girl, Miss Adore Daphne, all that. I just want to talk to you guys today about perspective. Okay, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Perspective. So I was talking to my friend recently, right? You guys probably don't know this, but I have tried so many things. I have been a photographer, I have worked in the home health aid field, I have been a makeup artist, and I'm not even just talking about jobs because we all have different jobs where, oh, okay, I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts, I used to work at Chick-fil-A, Papa John's. I've worked a lot of places, but I'm just talking about as in things outside of that I was trying to do to further to be a career, because none of the jobs that I worked I ever felt like I wanted to make a career. But when it comes to like creative stuff like makeup, photography, making YouTube videos, dyeing hair at one point, I've done so many things. And I just remember I'm on the phone with her and I'm like, girl, I've tried so much. Like, I've tried to dye hair, I've tried to do this. Every time I try something, like, it just doesn't work. Like, and I'm naming the things that I've tried, and she's just like, damn girl, you're very creative. Like, what can't you do? Like, I've been a singer, I've been a rapper. She's like, damn girl, you're so like creative. Like, girl, you talented. Like, what else can't you do? But when she said that, it's like I had a mindset shift. Here I am basically like complaining to someone, telling them how I feel inadequate in life because every time I try to start a new venture, it falls through or it doesn't go the way, that I expected. And her mind, she's thinking like, well, damn, her, like, she probably couldn't even try this stuff because, oh, maybe she don't know how to dye hair, maybe she doesn't know how to do this. So she's telling me how everything I'm doing just shows how creative I am as a person, and how that's like a good thing, like that I got to try all these things, and here I am being upset because it didn't work out the way I wanted to. And that's why I said your perspective is the topic, because the way you think and the way you see, the way you interpret things really matters. Because in a way, when I'm telling her all this stuff, it kind of makes me think like, you know what, let me just be a regular person working 9 to 5. Like, I don't know what, because it's like deep down inside, you guys, I really do feel like I'm meant for so much more than just working a job that I hate and being miserable. I do not want to be one of those women, and I know we've all worked with them, one of those older women who have attitudes, who are rude to you because they're not happy with their life. That is one thing I never want to be. Even when I'm older and then I see a young girl do her thing, I'm like, yeah, baby, because back in my day, I would be doing it. You know what I mean? That's the type of person I'm going to be regardless of how my life goes. But it's like when I meet those people, I understand why they're like that, because maybe they didn't get to do what they wanted with their life. Maybe they're not happy. So when they come to work, they give you that negative energy. But if they change their perspective on life, they would see, oh, I see another young girl doing what I wanted to do or something. Let me encourage her. Let me uplift her. Let me give her some tips. Let me tell her what I did wrong so she don't do it, So it all boils down to your mindset, your perspective, the way you think, the way you're able to flip things. Like, let's just say you're going somewhere, and then for a good 10 minutes before you leave out, your car stops. Your car is like, we all been there, your car hitting the and you're just like, well, damn, like, it's always something, da da da. Whole time, if you would have left 10 minutes earlier, you could have gotten a car accident. You could have, you could have, instead of it stopping right at your house before you left, you could have been in the street at the red light, and then all of a sudden your car is turned off. Because that's happened to me with my first car. I used to be driving that thing at the red light, bopping my little head to the music. Light turned green, I press accelerator, and I'm not going nowhere because my car would be off. But like I said, going back to that topic, it's your perspective on things, the way you think about things, the way you see things. Because if you truly do believe that all things good and bad work together for the good of those who love the Lord, then you would stress less, you would worry less, you would have that mindset like, you know what, it's okay, maybe it's not meant to be. And I'm the type of person too who I like to plan to do so much things. Like, even today, I had plans to wake up early, do my makeup, make TikToks and stuff like that, and I didn't get to do it because I had something that happened this morning. Now, there's two different ways I could have went about this. I could have been like, you know what, oh my gosh, like, I plan to wake up early, I plan to do this, I plan to do that, but life happens. Instead of doing that, I'm like, you know what? I probably still got time to do my makeup. And the thing is, the reason I like to do it early is because the good lighting from the window in here, and then plus the bathroom lighting. But you know, I could still do it. You know, I still have time. There's gonna be other days to do things. So we stress and we worry about things that we want done a certain way or want done right here and right now. But the way you think is the way life will happen. Like if I was to be a Debbie Downer and be upset that I didn't get to do what I wanted to do today, I could have just been like, you know what, I'm gonna bed rot for the rest of the day. Let me just scroll on YouTube or TikTok. Let me just be upset about it. But I'm like, no, like, what am I being upset about? I still have time, you know what I mean? I still have time to do what I want to do. I'm shifting my perspective to, you know what, life happens, things happen, I cannot control everything. I just have to go with the flow and do my best and thank God that I'm here, because what else can I do? Sitting and crying about it, or being worried about it, or being upset or stressed over things you cannot control does not make a difference in your life. It's about how you move forward from things after they happen. Now I just had this issue this morning that we had to go and deal with. The issue is fixed. Now I'm like, you know what, let me come make a YouTube video. Let me switch my perspective and not be upset that my plans didn't go according to plan, and let me plan something else. And if it's God's will, I'll be able to do it. And that's why I'm recording with y'all right now, because it's God's will to go ahead and talk to y'all on YouTube. Period. You feel me? Change your mindset, change your perspective, the way you think about things. Stop with the victim mentality. And I'm talking to me and you to stop with the victim mentality, because we cannot control everything in life. We have to take what life gives us, take the lemons, make our lemonade, make Kool-Aid, make whatever you want to make, aid with it. And just, you know, hope for the best, you know. But yeah, just going back to that topic, my friend said, girl, you are so creative, what can't you do? Amen. I've done so many things, even though they didn't go the way I wanted to. I thought I was gonna start $1 million business. I thought I was gonna not be broke anymore, and you know, but hey, maybe that's just not the way. Maybe it's not that way I'm gonna do it. I know it's gonna happen, I just don't know how. And that's the thing that I know gets to a lot of us. Like you probably have a set plan, like, you know what, I was gonna go to college and I'm gonna get my degree, I'm gonna get this, and then you get injured, or the FAFSA ain't come through. Baby, I've been through that too. The FAFSA ain't come through. This happened, that happened, you got car trouble, now you can't make it to class, you don't got no Lyft money, you know, so many things can happen. You can make a set plan and feel like I'm gonna have stuff like this, this, and this, and it don't always happen like that. But you really have to trust in God's plan and trust that you're gonna be okay, and really have that in your head, like drill it into your mind. Because I know a lot of people who think like me, who are overthinkers, self-doubters, and that's why I made this channel, to help myself. Like y'all see in my bio, I'm trying to become my best self, and I hope you guys can come along with me by talking to you guys, and so that you guys can see, like, you know what, oh, I don't know this random girl Daphne, but I could relate to her. Like, I've been through this too. Like, or my mind is negative, or you know, I want to lose weight too. I'm just calling out the topics for my titles. Like, well, damn, I've been thinking like this too. Like, just to let people know that we're not alone, because we all have our things, our own individual things that we go through. But as a collective, as people, human beings, I'm not talking about race, gender, age, I'm talking about as human beings on this planet, we all just want to live a sustainable life. We all just want to be happy. We all just want things to go exactly the way we want it. But it won't always happen like that. But the first two things, being sustainable and being happy, or I'll say being happy, because sometimes, you know, you might need more to sustain yourself depending on your situation. But to be happy, you can really choose to be happy through it. My car just broke down. You know what? It's okay. I'm gonna find a way. I have not had a car in the past 2 years. We just got one, and this is when, you know, my man going to school. This is when I find a job that's far. Like, when I didn't have a car, all the jobs I found happened to just be so close to me. Anytime I need a ride, I just so happen to get a ride, or I have Lyft money, or someone's able to send me money. Things will always work out, just sometimes not the way that you want it. But you have to switch your perspective to be like, you know what, this is not how I planned it. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I thought it was gonna be. But God, I trust you. I know things are gonna work out the way it's supposed to. It's out of my hands. I've done everything I can do, and I'm giving it to you, Lord. And that's how you gotta move in life. I really want to, and it's funny because I'm over here telling y'all this, but this is something I'm still currently drilling into my head. So let's drill it into each other's heads. Like, we got this. God got us. Leave it in the comments. God got us, okay? In Jesus' name, we're gonna be okay. Switch your perspective, change your mind, change your life, get close to God, and you're gonna be okay, babe. Bye.